Hi, my name is William Schroeder, and I work at a practice here in Austin called Just Mind. And one of the things that I do as a therapist is I work with a lot of people that are on the spectrum and that have ADHD as well. And one thing that I like to try and utilize for different people that are on the spectrum, sometimes going and connecting to their emotional world is a little bit challenging. So I take a little bit of a piece of polyvagal theory to be able to help that to tie into those worlds. And so polyvagal theory has a concept that's kind of like basically like, well, for simplicity, I'll say green light, yellow light, red light. And green light is when you feel like you're doing really good, you're kind of in a flow state, like when you're talking with people easily, things feel really good, whatever that is. Yellow light is where you're kind of scanning a little bit for danger. Red light is where you're kind of melting down and not doing well. And with my people on the spectrum, I've also added in, at the suggestion of a client, orange light, where it's kind of like you're starting to go to that bad place, but it's not quite there yet. It's a little bit of a further plane within that. And so I'll get people to go through their week and basically tell me, like, all right, I want to hear about your week. I want you to highlight it back through in kind of green light, yellow light, orange light, and red light. And that provides so much context, because I find that those clients that maybe have a harder time connecting you sometimes to their emotional world. Doesn't mean that all of them are this way, but some of them it tends to be very illuminating. And I suggest this also for partners as a way to be able to talk with one another. There's also a game called Grok, which is a really great communication game for individuals and for couples. But say for couples that are on the spectrum or couples in general, it allows you to go through and pick out the different feeling cards that have come up in the last week or even in that moment, that day, and then the different needs that are there. And that's a great way to be able to kind of help foster communication by giving a little bit of structure. And I absolutely find it insightful and even sometimes surprising the different things that'll come out when people are pushed through these or encouraged through these different processes for self-reflection. And they can be very instrumental in their growth and connection to others, which can be very challenging for people in the spectrum.